I'm ready.
Om Namah Shivaya. Welcome. I have a helper here again. We'll start with opening prayers. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvina Vaditamastu Ma Vivishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Peace Peace Peace. Om Balo Satguru Shivananda Maharaja Ki Jai. Om Balo Shri Guru Swami Vishnu Devananda Maharaja Ki Jai. Thank you to all the masters that brought us here. All right, I'm going to start my reading. Go color. Thank you. Okay, so today we get to go over Gita and Yoga Vasistha. We'll read here first, but it's fairly brilliant how the story can be told in many different ways of our journey to self-realization. So Swami Jyotirmayananda says, the immortal teachings of the Gita are presented through the very lips of divine Krishna to his immortal friend Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Arjuna was confused as to whether he should engage himself in action or shun the righteous war and devote himself to meditation and renunciation. So Arjuna also was confused as to whether he should continue to play his role, which involved him on the battlefield, or he should shun his war and devote himself to renunciation. Lord Krishna leads Arjuna on towards that understanding which upholds the activity of life without upsetting the serenity of the soul. Reminds me of be in the world but not of the world. This is what Swami Shankarananda says often. He teaches the art of harmonizing wisdom and action, renunciation and activity. The theme of Yoga Vasistha is similar. The basic problem is presented through the words of Sutikshna, who wants to know whether liberation can be attained by mere knowledge or renunciation, or by mere activity, pravritti, or by a combination of both. To this, he receives a brief reply that just as a bird soars on both wings, so too the soul soars unto Brahman on the wings of knowledge and action. The blending of knowledge and action is a profound mystery. It is this mystery that is being elaborately explored through the great work of Yoga Vasistha. While the Gita is a work as precise as the sutras, aphorisms of ancient philosophical discoveries, the work of Yoga Vasistha abounds with elaborate expositions on the same problem and its solutions. Viewed from a different perspective, Yoga Vasistha portrays the divine self assuming the role of a princely disciple and listening to the message of a higher self presented by Sage Vasistha. So in this way, we're looking at our higher self is that of a disciple listening to, the divine self. So our divine self assumes the role of a princely disciple listening to the message of our higher self presented by Sage Vasistha. Having attained enlightenment, he realizes, I am the divine self, and engages himself in the performance of the mission in life for which he was born. I feel like this aligns with the idea of we each have a purpose, and we're each here to fulfill that role. Thus concludes the first section in Vairagya Prakarana, entitled Sutra Patanaka, the introduction. And let me take a look. how much more space we have in this. So I think we'll call today a bit of a short day, just going over the difference between the Gita and the Yoga Vastisha, and their similarities. They're both essentially guiding us through the process each one of us goes through to merging with our higher self. Let's go ahead and do our closing prayers. And B comes back just at the perfect timing. You ready?
Let me get my pillow ready. So I made it a pillow.
Okay. Purnamida Purnamidam Purnamudashate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om peace peace peace. Om Shai to all of the masters of all the traditions.
Thanks, Mom.